What if a single graphic novel could change the way people think about science fiction forever? Not just entertain readers for a few hours, but reshape how stories about the future are written, illustrated, and imagined. Over the past 50 years, certain sci-fi graphic novels have done exactly that. They didn't just tell great stories, they expanded the possibilities of the medium. These books introduced bold visual styles, complex themes, and new ways of thinking about technology, humanity, and the universe. Today we're looking at some of the most important science fiction graphic novels ever published, and why they still matter to readers and collectors alike. The idea of a graphic novel is relatively modern compared to traditional comic books. Instead of short serialized stories released monthly, graphic novels often present a complete narrative in one volume. This format allows creators to explore larger themes and deeper character development. In the science fiction genre, that freedom has produced some of the most imaginative storytelling ever created in comics. Many of these books pushed boundaries not only within comics, but also within science fiction as a whole. By examining a few of the most influential titles, we can see how these works helped shape the direction of both graphic novels and the broader sci-fi genre. One of the most important sci-fi graphic novels ever published is The Incal by Alejandro Jodorowsky and Moebius. When this book first appeared in the early 1980s, it felt unlike anything readers had seen before. One of the key reasons for its importance is its visual innovation. Moebius's artwork introduced a level of surreal detail and imaginative design that influenced generations of artists. His futuristic cities, alien landscapes, and strange technologies created a universe that felt both dreamlike and believable. Another important factor is storytelling ambition. The Incal explores philosophical ideas about consciousness, power, and spirituality, blending science fiction with mysticism in a way that few comics had attempted before. A third point is cultural influence. Elements of the Incal inspired later works across film, animation, and comics, shaping how futuristic worlds are depicted. Finally, the book's enduring popularity shows how powerful its creative vision remains decades after its original release. Another graphic novel that reshaped science fiction storytelling is Akira by Katsuhiro Otomo. Originally published as a manga series and later collected into graphic novel volumes, Akira introduced readers to a dystopian future where technology, government control, and psychic powers collide. One key reason this work is so influential is its scale. The story unfolds across a massive futuristic city filled with political intrigue, rebellion, and scientific experimentation. Another factor is visual intensity. Otomo's detailed artwork created a new standard for action and motion in comics, particularly in scenes involving futuristic technology and urban destruction. A third reason for Akira's importance is its impact on global pop culture. The later animated film adaptation helped introduce Japanese cyberpunk aesthetics to international audiences. Finally, the themes of social unrest, scientific responsibility, and political corruption remain strikingly relevant today. A third essential science fiction graphic novel is Transmetropolitan by Warren Ellis and Derek Robertson. This series takes place in a chaotic future where technology has transformed society in unpredictable ways. One key point behind its importance is satire. Transmetropolitan uses science fiction to explore political corruption, media manipulation, and the dangers of unchecked technological progress. Another factor is its unforgettable protagonist, Spider Jerusalem, a journalist who navigates a world filled with bizarre technology and moral complexity. A third reason for its influence is its visual world building. The future depicted in the story feels chaotic, vibrant, and strangely plausible. Finally, the book's exploration of power, truth, and responsibility continues resonating with readers in an age of rapid technological change. Another landmark graphic novel is Descender by Jeff Lemire and Dustin Nguyen. This series explores a future where humanity fears artificial intelligence after a catastrophic robotic uprising. One key reason Descender stands out is its emotional storytelling. Instead of focusing solely on large-scale conflicts, the story centers on a small robot searching for his human family. Another factor is the unique watercolor artwork by Dustin Nguyen, which gives the futuristic world a soft, dreamlike atmosphere that contrasts with the story's darker themes. A third point is the relevance of artificial intelligence in modern discussions about technology. As AI becomes a real part of everyday life, stories exploring its ethical implications gain new significance. Finally, Descender helped demonstrate how modern graphic novels can combine intimate character drama with large-scale science fiction concepts. Another hugely influential science fiction graphic novel is Saga by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples. Although it blends elements of fantasy and science fiction, its futuristic setting and interplanetary conflict place it firmly within the sci-fi tradition. One reason Saga is so important is its storytelling structure. The narrative follows a family trying to survive a massive interstellar war, combining epic space opera with deeply personal character moments. Another factor is artistic creativity. Fiona Staples' illustrations bring an astonishing variety of alien species, cultures, and technologies to life. A third point is emotional depth. Saga explores themes of love, parenthood, and identity within a universe filled with conflict. Finally, the series has introduced a new generation of readers to science fiction comics, expanding the audience for graphic novels in general. Another groundbreaking graphic novel worth mentioning is The Metabarons by Alejandro Jodorowsky and Juan Jimenez. This epic science fiction saga explores the history of a powerful warrior dynasty across multiple generations. One key reason the book is so influential is its scope. The story spans centuries and examines how power and violence shape families and civilizations. Another factor is the elaborate artwork, which combines intricate mechanical designs with vast cosmic landscapes. A third point is its exploration of mythology within a futuristic setting, blending ancient storytelling traditions with high technology. Finally, the book expanded the universe originally introduced in the Incal, showing how science fiction graphic novels could develop interconnected narratives similar to cinematic universes. When looking at these graphic novels together, several patterns begin to emerge. One of the most obvious is the importance of world building. Each of these stories created a universe that feels vast and immersive. Instead of focusing only on individual characters, they built entire civilizations, technologies, and political systems. This level of detail allows readers to imagine the future in ways that feel both imaginative and believable. Another common element is artistic innovation. Many of these graphic novels introduced visual techniques that influenced later creators. From Moebius' surreal landscapes to Otomo's intricate cityscapes, the artwork in these books helped redefine what science fiction could look like in comics. A third important factor is thematic depth. These graphic novels often explore philosophical questions about technology, humanity, and the future. Instead of presenting simple adventures, they ask readers to think about the consequences of scientific progress and the ethical challenges that come with it. Another interesting pattern is the way these books cross cultural boundaries. Some were created in Europe, others in Japan, and others in North America. Yet all of them reached global audiences. This international influence shows how science fiction graphic novels can transcend language and cultural differences through visual storytelling. It's also worth noting how many of these graphic novels influenced other forms of media. Filmmakers, video game designers, and television creators frequently draw inspiration from the visual ideas and narrative structures found in comics. As a result, these books have helped shape not only the comic industry, but the entire landscape of science fiction storytelling. For collectors, graphic novels like these represent more than entertainment. They are milestones in the evolution of science fiction as an art form. Each one marks a moment when creators push the boundaries of imagination and storytelling. At the same time, these books remain accessible to new readers. Unlike some collectible comics that are locked away in protective cases, graphic novels are designed to be read and shared. Their stories continue inspiring new generations of fans who discover them in bookstores, libraries, and digital platforms. Ultimately, the most important sci-fi graphic novels are the ones that expand our sense of what the future might look like. They challenge readers to imagine new technologies, new societies, and new possibilities for humanity. In doing so, they remind us that science fiction is not only about distant galaxies or futuristic machines, it is about exploring the ideas that shape our understanding of the world. If you enjoy exploring the history of science fiction and the stories that changed the medium, consider subscribing and joining the conversation. Let me know in the comments which sci-fi graphic novels you believe belong on the list of the most important ever published. The future of storytelling often begins with bold ideas, and some of the most powerful ideas in science fiction first appeared inside the pages of a graphic novel